No pads, no hitting, no touchdowns that count. And yet somehow the Washington Commanders still gave us a lot to talk about in OTAs. The 2026 season is underway. OTA session is on the way. And while some people will tell you it's just practice, I see something a little bit different. I see the first clues of Dan Quinn's year 3 vision coming to see what it looks like. I see Jayden Daniels taking command of a brand new offense. I see some rookies like Sonny Styles and Antonio Williams looking to prove themselves from day one. And I see a team that's taking a little bit of an extra edge after the disappointing 2026 season. I mean, it isn't about winning OTA championships or anything like that. It's about building chemistry, installing a new system, and finding out who can help the team get back to the playoff 2026 contention. And it's about setting the tone before training camp. So enough talking. Let's get straight to it.
What's up, man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a trade.
Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to Off the Bench. We are live and direct. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. So far, we have 417. We're steadily growing, and let's just see if we can try to get to 1,000 subs before the season starts, which is in September. So we got plenty of time, and we got a lot to talk about today because it is OTAs. But before we get any further, be sure to hit that like, comment in the comment section, hit that bell notification so you could be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. But before we go any further, let's look at the comment section real quick. Shout out to the homie Crash, the musician. He says, "What up, Herb? Watching you on my break, brother. I appreciate you more and more every day, homie." Shout out to Crash because he is assisting me with what's going to be a new intro on the way, and I can't wait to see how everything's going to turn out. But thanks to him, I know it's going to be really dope. So be on the lookout for that in the future. But like I said, we got a lot to talk about with OTAs. And instead of just rambling about just, hey, we got OTA stuff going on, let's get straight to it. So the first topic at hand, JD5 is confirmed under center. The long-awaited moments that we have been waiting for as far as seeing exactly what's going to look like as far as with this new offense. A lot of it is going to be under center, which means that it's not going to be looking like a college gimmicky offense anymore. It's a grown-ass offense that we have been clamoring over, hoping that we can get. And I love every second of it because JD5 actually looks like he's running the offense like he's been running it for 5-10 years at this point. He's only in his third year. And the fact that he's taking this offense like it's nothing is amazing. I mean, I credit David Blau for going ahead and saying, hey, we need to go ahead and take advantage of this situation, seeing that, hey, he wasn't going to really play the end of season in 2025. So the last couple weeks, he started preparing for it because, hey, I don't know if I'm going to get the job as an OC, but I want you to be prepared for the next session. Let's go ahead and try to get you under center and see if you could work out of it and everything. And apparently, since he's been working on it since last year, he's looking like, oh, this is clockwork. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, passes that they're being thrown spot on, like they've been, like the chemistry has always been there. Like he's working through the offense, like rollout, bam, back a 5-step drop, bam, 3-step drop, bam, 7-step drop, bam. Every single thing has been crisp. Everything has been on point. Everybody looks like they know what the hell they're doing. And not to mention, let's go ahead because this wasn't in I didn't post this as far as like something to talk about, but let's talk about the physiques that everybody has been on the last couple when they came in for OTAs. I mean, we got Josh Connolly. We already knew he was built like an ox. I mean, he got that baby fat off, so he's swole in the right way. We got Laramie Tunsil, who is big as hell anyway. But I mean, he's actually came out the box looking great. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, just had to put the plug in. But no, he's coming in there strong, looking physique. Like, I mean, not only just built, but toned as well. We're looking at Terry McLaurin, looking like he's in the best shape of his career. And I mean, he's been playing, about 7 or 8 years at this point? He looks like he's in the best shape of his career. I love every single second of it. JD even looks like physique and everything. Neck looks swollen and everything. So I'm looking at it like, damn, like everybody came in prepared. This is exactly what we want in a system like this. But all organized team activities, you need everybody to come in on the same page. And what better than to have everybody looking and being presented the right way? We'll get into that part later on because I know exactly what I was about to say. I don't want to jump aboard and everything, but no, like just looking at the whole entire situation with JD5 being at the center, this is something that this is a big boy offense. If you don't know already, David Blau, the OC, is going in as the putting in a new offense. It's based around the Detroit offense that you see under center, run-based offense, West Coast, a little bit of that. And it looks like everything's going to come into play. I really like where we're headed in this situation. So it's giving nothing but positive energy, positive reinforcements that goes out and just hitting every single thing. And look, this offense looks like it's being done the right way instead of a gimmicky, we're going to screen, gadget play here, gadget play there. No, let's do this shit the right way. But before we go any further, we have to go ahead and talk about, the injuries that had been on there. So we did have a few people who weren't on there. And I have to say, it wasn't a lot, but it was some people who were injured. So for starters, Dorrance Armstrong, who had the ACL injury last year, he was in attendance. He's just doing he was getting treatment. You got Dietrich Wise, who had the quad injury last year. Trey Amos, who had the broken leg. Tim Settle, who had the foot back in Houston. And Bill Krosky-Merritt. They didn't say exactly what it was, but he sat out. But here's the good news. Luke McCaffrey and Jalen Lane, who both suffered injuries last year, they were in attendance, and it was full participation. So that's good to go ahead and see that, hey, everybody came in. We're about our business and everything. So tell me in the comment section what you think about that whole entire situation about the injuries. Because, I mean, it's always good to see everybody there. But, hey, we still want to make sure that everybody's good and being able to perform. And, I mean, I'm looking at it like this. Yes, it's OCAs. Yes, it's like a glorified practice. But it also is great to have everybody in attendance because we can all be on the same page. Whether you're playing offense, defense, or special teams, you're in attendance and you're making sure that you're actually there talking about this, talking about that. What schemes are we going to run? This scheme right here. As far as Jayden Daniels, hey, we're running a new scheme, but what makes you feel comfortable in this scheme? What is it that you like about the scheme? What is it that you feel? What's the best way that we can get out of you with this new scheme involved? Next up, speaking of schemes, a lot of players are in there talking about how they love the new schemes. We got Sam Cosmi talking about this new West Coast offense that's coming in. We got a lot of defensive players loving the scheme that Deronte Jones is putting them in. Sonny Styles looking really good. what's his name? Not King Madrona. Leo Chanel looking fantastic out there. We got players like what's his name? Damn it. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes real quick. Deron Payne saying everything. Mikey Sanders still saying everything looks great. I'm loving all what I'm hearing, because if they could buy into the system, then everything's gonna fall into plan. It's just Javon Kinlaw loving every single thing about it. And we're going to talk about him later on. So if you know, you know, but we definitely going to talk about that. It's definitely something to look forward to, because when everybody has bought in, the whole entire situation is going to look perfect. And what better than to buy in than buying in the W?
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there, and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. Shout out to W for sponsoring that show today. And let's get back to it. So we also got to talk about players who shined in practice. 3 in particular who I've seen from, shout out to the homie, Lake Lewis has pointed out on Rio Robinson. By the way, give both of them a sub if you are not subscribed to both of their channels. Excellent content, always on. Salute to those 2 guys. But yes, there was something that Lake Lewis has talked about as far as players who shine in OTAs. Yeah, we know. It's like a glorified practice, but practice makes perfect. Yes, we're talking about practice, not the game, practice. Yeah, so 3 players, in his opinion, who shine in day 1 of OTAs, because the next 2, yesterday and today, they're not able to have the President coming back in until January 2nd. So that's something to be noted. But something that every single thing has been put out there as far as who has performed very good out there. Number 1, I love to see JD5. Looks crisp in all of his passes. Looks like he's a maestro on running the offense. He looks like the real offense coordinator out there on the field. And the fact that he has everybody, a real stranglehold on this whole entire offense, knowing exactly what to do, having guys in place, having as soon as they make their breaks on their routes, boom, it's right there. As soon as they boom, caught. That's the type of offense you want to be able to have running. It is structured for the offense to succeed, but the fact that he is actually not dropping passes, people aren't dropping passes, people ain't looking for the ball, it's already there as soon as they make their breaks. Everything looks perfect out there. Number 2, Terry McLaurin, who is also having a great OTA so far. I love the fact that every single thing, like he looks like that chemistry between him and JD5 has not fell off. Everything about this situation just looks great. They look in mid-season form. Shout out to Candy Waller. She came out there and said that, who's friend of the show, she went ahead and said that it looks like Terry could be playing, is set to play for Sunday. This is an offense that actually looks wonderful out there, that they are actually, he looks like everything is set to go out there and get us a touchdown or 2. He looks like he's trying to go ahead and break another Commanders record. I love every single thing that I'm hearing, but the one person who I actually am thoroughly impressed to hear, De'Ami Brown. They even said De'Ami's looking really good. He's looking fast out there. He's looking in control. He's actually that time and effort, that time that he put out there with JD5 in California at UCLA looks great. He looks like he can make a really good run at a case to be what's the name, a fixture in this offense. And I like to hear that. Because I mean, Diami has only put up 300 yards max in his whole entire season. I think his whole entire career, he has like 1,000 yards. And he's been in the league for about like 6 years. It's not good. But if you're coming in as the number 3 receiver or number 2 receiver, whatever it is, and you look like you know what you're doing out here, and everything looks great, that's a great sign to see what's going to happen with this offense. I'm loving it. Every single thing about it is actually kind of dope to hear that. One thing that I will have to say about this next one is that while practice concluded the other day, JD5 was asked about Ayuk by Ben Standig. And it was just the fact that we had the situation where he had to be. Jayden hates talking to the media. And I understand why. Because sometimes they ask those dumbass questions that they have to ask. Even the press knows that they don't want to ask this question, but it has to be asked. And the fact that Jayden knew how to handle the situation, bravo, my guy. I love it. I love everything about it. You look at him he was like, look here, guys. That's my brother. That's my guy, best friend and all. But when it comes down to it, I have no control over how he feels or know how he feels about the whole situation. He knows. But at the same time, I can't answer that question because I'm not trying to get in trouble because the CBA says that we can't talk to these niggas. We're not supposed to talk about the whole entire situation. It's like, what's the name? In Kanto, we don't talk about Bruno. Here, we don't talk about Ayuk. Okay? So let's just move on from this. I'm sure he's doing well. We cool. But at the same time, he has a situation in California with the 49ers that he has to handle. I'm going to let him handle that. There's nothing I can really do at this point. I know he's good. I mean, that's my boy. But I'm not talking about this no more. I mean, and he said it in the most polite way. So shout out to him at the end of the day. One thing that definitely we gotta address though that had me kind of hyped. The kicking situation, because the kicking competition is on fire right now. And you're probably like, yeah, Herb, what about the kicking? I mean, well, let's talk about it. Drew Stevens definitely has a chokehold on this whole entire kicking situation right now. Really, it looks like he's winning it in a landslide. Let's be honest with you on that one. I mean, because he went 6 for 6 on all of his field goals. The longest one was 53, and it looked like he had room to spare. Now, Jake Moody went 5 for 6, and he missed from 48. The one thing about Moody is he's consistent. But the one thing about Drew Stevens is that he has a leg on him. And the fact that he made every single kick. So much that he made, he was hitting the back of the wall inside the bubble. I mean, he made one from 55 and it kept nailing the wall. Bam, bam, bam. And it was from 55, and it said it's like 15 yards behind the actual goalpost. He was hitting it. So he could have made the damn thing from like 70. And I love the fact that we had like, this is the competition that we need. So here's the thing. Even if I'm looking at like Drew loses the competition, at least it's giving Jake Moody like, yo, I got to step my game up. And I want to see this competition go all the way to the damn end. I want everybody to be on notice as far as if we talk about like this is a competition where Dan Quinn is like, he preaches competition. Give that motherfucker, Jake Moody, something to compete about. Your job is not safe here, okay? And the fact that we got a guy who we didn't even have to draft. We picked him up on a undrafted free agent situation. And he's nailing every single kick that he has available. And not to mention, he's got room to spare so we can start nailing these motherfucking kicks from 60. And that's the thing that I'm looking forward to. Because, I mean, if Drew can come in here and win this thing, not only is it saying that, hey, we found that guy in that diamond in the rough, but it's also like we need to have competition at kicking this season because I'm tired. AP has been on this team for 3 years, and we've already gone through about like 6 or 7 kickers. I'm tired of having this situation. In fact, I do think that every single year that we have OTAs, training camp, every single time there needs to be kicking competition every single time. Because if you're having competition with all the other players, why the fuck can't we do the same thing on special teams? People are competition to be gunners. People want to be competition to be returners. Why can't the kicker have a competition? It's simple and plain. We need to have that. The next thing that's up, we're going to talk about the fact that after the whole entire OTAs was over, they had a walkthrough session. Shout out to Lake Lewis for giving us the information that apparently he wasn't supposed to be giving out because Dan Quinn and the rest of the coaching staff and offense and defense, the team, went ahead and did walkthroughs after OTAs were done. Voluntary OTAs were done. So let's stop from that point real quick. The fact that we had everybody in attendance, we had 100% attendance. There was no person that was not there. Even if you were injured, you were still there. So we can install the fact that we can, when you getting the treatment done and everything, hey guys, let's go ahead and do walkthroughs. This is what we're gonna be running through the offense. We can go ahead and put some schemes in real quick. We're gonna go and do installations and stuff like that. That's amazing because the CBA is only going to allow you to have but so much time. And if you look at the opening schedule, as far as like with starting off on the road against the Eagles, very next week we're on the road against the Cowboys, coming home against the the Super Bowl winning championship Seahawks, then having to go across the pond to take on the Colts, come back home to take on the Giants, go back on the road to go and play the 49ers, and then we go to bye week. We have to be on point. This shit is hard. The first 11 weeks are like, it's hard as hell that we're going to be playing. A schedule is definitely going to be kicking our ass. So we need to be prepared. And with a first-time offensive and defensive coordinators, we need to be on point with what the hell we doing. So I love the fact that we're actually going in there, busting our asses, just making sure, hey, look, we got to do walkthroughs real quick. Even if it's 45 minutes, boom, 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 boom. So everybody could be mentally prepared for that. Yeah, overtime for training camp, we'll go ahead and make sure that we do what we got to do. Make sure that we're having a heavy competition and everything. But the fact that they actually like, hey, we're getting these last couple reps in, this repetition. So this way we can be prepared. Because, I mean, if you're preparing now, it's only going to be easy by the time the season actually starts. And I hope that we have the same energy come training camp because JD needs to be there the whole entire. We don't need him for one series throughout the whole entire preseason. No, his ass need to be in there. We need to have the starting offense, the starting defense, all playing at least 2 quarters. Is it a chance that they could get injured? Hey, there may be a chance, but that's something I'm willing to go ahead and do if we can go ahead and be prepared for the season when it starts. Lastly, but almost lastly, I want to give a shout out to this situation that happened right now. The annual Good Guy Award was named after Santana Moss. The Good Guys Award, if you don't know what it is definitely the press has an award every season for players who they deem has been very grateful, very open and nice, and make sure that the players are talking to the media, handling the pressure and that they have to deal with, talking to the media, making sure that their availability is good, and all around just cool with the media. Every year they give out an award to a player who they deem fit as one of the good guys out there, hence being named the Good Guys Award. And they named the new award after Santana Moss, who was one of the great guys, not just good, but one of the great guys out there in this time when he was playing with the Commanders. So shout out to them for giving Santana the award, naming the award after him. Sam Cosmi won it last year, the year before, Bobby Wagner. Excuse me. But shout out to them for being looking at this whole entire situation and naming it after Santana Moss. So that was awesome. I love every single thing about it. But here's one thing, and if you haven't seen the plaque is fucking huge. Like it's like this huge and everything. I'm backing up on the screen so you can see how big. If you haven't seen it, it's up on Twitter. You can go ahead and check it out and everything. But yeah, it was dope. But you want to know what else is dope? We gotta give a shout out to to Javon Kinlaw, because he definitely had the quote of the day. And if you haven't seen it, here we go.
What do you think about the new pieces they added defensively? On the D line, OA, several guys.
We got some motherfuckers now. Excuse my language, but shit, OA he can go. Shit, Charles Omenihu can go. Shit, Caleb Vaughn can go. Shit, Tim Settle he can go. Shit, who else am I missing? Then we got shit, D Wise back. Shit, you already know he can go. Shit, we got DA coming back. He can go. Shit, Jerzon can go. I mean, shit, D Payne can go. It's gonna be exciting, bro. It's gonna be super exciting to play with these guys, for sure. A lot of talent, bro. I'm just excited, bro. I'm super excited.
I mean, how you gonna say excuse my language? But shit, he can go. 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 I love Javon. He is so fucking DMV. It's just like he letting that joint fly. And if you look at every single time he's being what's his name that he's actually being interviewed, he lets them curses fly like it's nothing. Now it is. You know what would be hilarious, seeing that we just talked about the Good Guy Award. Because he's great with he's pretty good with the press. I mean, I'm not gonna say great because obviously you can't curse. We can't come over there and play this on TV without having the censor bar right. Seriously, I'm pretty sure that they have the censors like, okay, Javon's about to talk. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I look forward to seeing every single Javon Kinlaw. Let's run that joint back one more time. This is hilarious.
What do you think about the new pieces they added defensively? On the D line, OA, several guys.
We got some motherfuckers now. Excuse my language, but shit, OA he can go. Shit, Charles Omenihu can go. Shit, Caleb Vaughn can go. Shit, Tim Settle he can go. Shit, who else am I missing? Then we got shit, D Wise back. Shit, you already know he can go. Shit, we got DA coming back. He can go. Shit, Jerzon can go. I mean, shit, D Payne can go. It's gonna be exciting, bro. It's gonna be super exciting to play with these guys, for sure. A lot of talent, bro. I'm just excited, bro. I'm super excited.
I love it. Javon, never change. Please do. I love it. I love the energy. This is comedy. It's comedy at its finest. But yeah, definitely like shout out to Crash the he said, yo. he does not care. Like but you know what? I love it. I love every single thing about it because he definitely is just like, man, we got some motherfuckers out here. Like I love it, man. He's one of the great guys on the team and everything. He's holding them down and everything. So, but guys, before we go, that was the last topic of the day. But before we head out, as I've been saying for the last month or so, we have, hold on a second, let's move this to the side. We have a jersey giveaway that's going down right now. So if you are new to the off the bench, we're having a jersey giveaway. And what does that mean? So if you follow me on IG, Twitter, because I will not call it X, and you subscribe to the channel, when we get to 1,000 subs and I see that you are subscribed and following on all 3 platforms, you will be in a drawing for the jersey giveaway. Randomized. We're going to go ahead and just give out the jerseys to one random fan of the show. And you get to choose who you want. You want JD5, you want McLaurin, you want a custom, you want what's the name? Frankie Louvu. Whoever it is that you want, you tell me that you want, and I'll give you a brand new, whether it be burgundy, white, or Hellraiser jersey. As a thank you for subscribing to the channel, following us on social media. Everything is a thank you to you. And we just to show our appreciation here on Off the Bench. So I want to give a quick shout out to my homie John from Ballin' in Burgundy, BIB. If you haven't really paid attention, he set up the whole entire new background for Off the Bench. So shout out to my homie real quick. I appreciate you more and more, my guy. And we got some new stuff on the way as far as intros, as far as some topics, guests coming on sooner or later, not sooner rather than later. Just looking at the what's his name, the comment section. Crash says 0 F's given. Yes. I don't have Twitter, so I guess you got to go ahead and make one, and just if you want that jersey that bad, man. By the way, I thought you were an Eagles fan, so I mean, I appreciate you tuning in. Never change. Stick to your team. But I love the fact that you're actually tuning in, man. I appreciate you, dog, for real. All jokes aside. But no. I'm looking at it from this standpoint. I really appreciate every single one of you who's tuned in. If you are watching live, if you're watching on the back end, I appreciate you more and more. We're 32 minutes in on the show, and we're about to go to an end because my ass has to go to overtime today and make this money, because I already told y'all I'm trying to go to the Arizona game, and I'm trying to catch a game or two this season at home. And somebody got paid for it. So yeah. But no, all jokes aside, we got some heat on the way. I can't wait to fill you in exactly what it is, but we got some heat on the way, and I can't wait to show you guys and tell you exactly what's going down. But until then, guys, as always, like, share, subscribe to the show. Hit that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And before we go, tell me what you think about all the topics at hand. What you think about JD under center, what you think about the whole entire thing by him talking about Brandon Ayuk, the injuries, the field goal competition, the kicker competition, the multiple players who love the scheme, top players at the OTAs, good guy award being named after Santana, and the walkthroughs that are voluntary. And tell me what you think about the quote of the day. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.